Welcome everybody to Castaway Key. We are finally back. I am finally back on Castaway Key. It's almost been 10 years since I've been on this island. Of course, we almost tried to stop here in 2020 on the Disney Fantasy, but of course we couldn't. If you watch those vlogs, you would know that we couldn't stop here. Today, no such thing. Today I am finally back on this island. Feels so good. I know one thing that I'm gonna do is go snorkeling because I want to see the Nautilus. There's one Nautilus currently still in the snorkeling lagoon. There was two. Around 2-3 years ago, one was destroyed by a hurricane, and then the remains of the Nautilus went out into sea. But there's still one there. So I want to go out and find it. I made sure that it was still there. As of 8 months ago, it was still there. So I'm going to go out and find it. Before or after that, it's beach time. It's also Cookies time, but Cookies is, if you've never been here, Cookies is the restaurant. So definitely get some food at some point. It's only 9 in the morning now, so not right now, but at some point get some food and then enjoy Castaway Key. So obviously, just like on the ship, they have Castaway Key exclusive merchandise in here. Obviously you can't get this anywhere else besides right here on the island, officially at least. The assortment of t-shirts, pins here, beach towels, hats over there, spirit jerseys. So there is so much to do here on Castaway Key. The only problem is that there's not enough time to do everything. But I am indeed going to go snorkeling right now, which is out there somewhere, the lagoon. Word of advice, bring your own snorkel stuff because it's free if you bring your own snorkel stuff. They give you a life jacket, obviously, because you have to have one. If you don't bring your own stuff, you have to rent one, which is like $14, $15 or something. Yeah, like I said, enjoy the snorkeling and the views of the statues and, of course, the Nautilus. that was absolutely amazing. As you could see, the Nautilus is in fact still there. It's being overtaken a little bit by the sand on the bottom of the ocean, but I was gonna say that's all good, but it's really not. It should be preserved a little better, but it's cool to let guests see it. It's better than being stowed away in the archives. At least guests get to see it. It's also cool because of the character statues that they have down there, like Mickey, Minnie, Daisy, Prince Eric from Little Mermaid. The Eric statue is down there. Yeah, awesome. I definitely recommend going and bringing a snorkel with you and doing the snorkeling experience, because it's not only free, it's very exciting as well, especially if you're a 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea fan. Absolutely do it. It's a must do if you're a 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea fan. What's cool, I think I mentioned this before, is that there were 2 that got sent down here. At one point, maybe 25, 30 years ago or somewhere, and then about 2 years ago, one of them got destroyed by a hurricane, and one of them is still out there. There are pictures of, I think it's the Magic, and the Magic's in the background, and the 2 Nautiluses are in front of it. So yeah, I'm gonna go walk around the island, get some lunch here, and yeah, come with me as I explore Castaway Key, and yeah, let's go walk around a little bit. So they're pretty much blasting copyrighted music, so hopefully this doesn't get me striked, because that would not be good. So here's the food stuff over here. Looks like Cookies Barbecue is right over here. There's Cookies 1 and then Cookies 2. I think that's just the pickup windows. I don't think that's the actual physical locations. So Cookies Barbecue right there. Over here we have a bar. We have Con Stout Bar. I'm gonna get some food actually. I'm pretty hungry. Oh, we have ice cream here as well. I'm gonna get some food myself. I'm really hungry actually, so I'm gonna go do that real quick. So this is the Cookies 1 barbecue. I'm 99% sure that the other location, Cookies 2, has the exact same food. I will confirm that though. So Cookies 1 is on the left side of the island, closest to the cruise ship. Cookies 2 is over on the right side of the island. Also on the furthermost part of the island, there's the adult only beach, which they do have a special barbecue there. So if you don't have any kids with you, go over there because it's much less crowded. It's a buffet, so it's not very crowded at all, but seating wise, I guess. So they have burgers, chicken, mac and cheese, ribs, fruit, all kinds of stuff. You'll see a picture of my plate right now. Like I said, if you watched yesterday, you saw that normally off camera I go to the gym off camera. I just want to say that, you probably see Disney vlogger, theme park vlogger, and you're like, oh, he probably eats a massive amount of food on the ship and doesn't take care of himself. It's very important too. So we did just lose Adam Wu very recently, and it was revealed that was because of his health. So I just want to say that make sure everybody takes care of themselves. It's important to eat healthy when you're not on vacation, you know what I mean? And just make sure take care of yourself. Anyway, that's my PSA. I'm gonna dig in. So over there is the Pelican Point with all the Pelican plunge, just a little water slide in the or a slide that goes down into the water, into the ocean, into the swimming part of the ocean, I should say. And this is where we got the bikes. Back there is also some volleyball. I believe they have some soccer back there. But here are the bikes, so let's go riding here. yeah, so now we're back at the main part of the island. The bikes, like I said, they're quick, they're simple. I always go on a bike ride when I'm here. I always rent the bikes, and because I love them. The lookout tower, like I said, is amazing views. So I'm over here by soccer goals now. So we have soccer goals right here. We have the teen beach is back here, which I'm not going to go to the adult beach just because we rode past it. Volleyball, and then over here is the like kids splash zone, and then also the tram that takes you back to the adult beach. But I'm not going to go back there because I was just kind of already back there on the bikes, and I chose not to stop. Just so I know, a few minutes ago I said about the Black Pearl that was here. It was actually the Flying Dutchman that was here from Dead Man's Chest and At World's End. So that was like right kind of over on the beach over there, or in the water. And so that was used in it decomposed, and they broke it up. But there is, I think there might be a piece of it in the snorkeling, because there is like the top of a ship, and it could be from that. I don't know. I'm just guessing. I don't have a. That's not factual at all. I'm just guessing. But I do want to say that before I said that Black Pearl was filmed here. That I'm not exactly sure on that. It's not exactly known if it was or not. It's just kind of presumed, and it's not known if it was or what scene it was. If I would guess, I would think that it was the scene that where Elizabeth and Jack get on that island, and then Elizabeth burns all the rum. I would guess. And then also, it is known that Splash was filmed here. So that's not known where it was filmed on the island, but it is known that Splash was filmed here. This is what it's all about. You know what I mean? Nothing better than being on the beach at Castaway Key. The ship in the background. Wind messing up your hair. Swimming in the ocean. Having the thing closed over there for some reason. I was reading up a little bit about port power. So I was curious about, because I know a few years ago states started mandating that cruise ship terminals and cruise ship ports start making ships connect to port power to generate fuel or generate electricity while they're in static in the ports. And I was curious that if the Castaway Key does the same thing. It doesn't. So actually right now the ship is running off of the engine. So the engine is running all day long. And they were actually, when I was getting off on the getting off of the ship, getting on to Castaway Key, they were actually refueling the ship. They were putting gas in it. So kind of interesting how the ship, you know, how it all works. So it's just about 3:30, 4 o'clock now, and it is time to say goodbye to Castaway Key, and very soon it's time to say goodbye to the Disney Destiny, because today is actually the last day of the cruise, so there's going to be a bunch of farewell things happening. Also tonight is Frozen, so as you can see by the runtime of this video, even though we are leaving Castaway Key now, today is anything but over. Here, right here, this is Mount Rushmore. Most of the time characters meet here. But that's very cool. The ship is right over here, so take a little stroll with me as we prepare to board. Obviously, when we go through security, gonna have to turn off the camera. Obviously. But Castaway Key is it's perfect. It really is. Especially on a day like today, where it's gorgeous weather. The tide is not too high, where you can actually get on the island. It really is a tropical paradise. I have no critiques whatsoever. I absolutely love it here. Beaches are beautiful, good music, good food. except the rib. The ribs were not very good on today. Other than that, it's been absolutely amazing. Oh, these are bikes that you can actually rent. There's a lot of stuff to rent out here. These are bikes that you can rent and take out into the ocean, obviously. And this is the walkway to the ship. It's right over there. So characters meet at Mountain Rushmore, and then sometimes they meet like in that little thing, path back there, and then usually right in front of the cruise ship itself. In case anyone's wondering. And they also do have special outfits for Castaway Key meet and greets as well, so in case anyone's wondering. So obviously we have started moving again. So tonight is the last day on the ship, so we have a lot of the farewell stuff to do. Tonight is also Frozen, so you'll hear a review of that in just a few minutes. You know, I'm gonna miss the Destiny. I really am. It's not as beloved as the Fantasy for me. There's a few problems with it. I have, but all in all, I think it's a good ship. I think that it's a product of current Disney. I really think it is. Like I was saying, on the older ships, a lot of the Disney theming mixed with old ocean liners. With the old ocean, the whole like ocean theming is completely gone from the new ships, pretty much, and it's all Disney theming. Wherever we can cram Disney theming into certain places, and some certain places that's okay. Some certain places it's not, in my opinion. But overall, it's still an amazing. Besides, it's World of Marvel. That is, I will say that. The Aquamouse I thought was disappointing as well. Other than that, I think it's a good ship. But if you're a first-time Disney cruiser, I would say either go on the Magic Wonder, Fantasy, or Dream. Just because I think that the newer ships are a very current product, and I think that they don't stand the test of time, if you want to say it, as the older ships do. So just like on the Fantasy, Frozen: A Musical Spectacular is absolutely amazing. That show, I think I said this in 2020. I don't like Frozen. I've never liked it. Ever since it first came out. I think I watched Frozen on like, when even was that? The first time I saw that, it was in 2013. It was maybe a month after it came out. I've never liked the movie. I don't think it's very good. I don't think the songs are very good. I don't think the characters are very good. I don't think the story's very good. That's completely different for the musical. The puppets in that show are absolutely incredible. They cut the marshmallow scene, which I can't remember, but I think they cut the Fixer Upper song. I think they cut Fixer Upper in the Fantasy and Dream version. But I can't remember, because I thought I remembered there being a marshmallow puppet. Marshmallow is the giant snowman. But maybe not. Maybe I'm misremembering. Because Fixer Upper was in this version, but Marshmallow wasn't. So I'm probably misremembering that. Yeah, but that show's incredible. The projections up on the theater, the puppets, everything in it, absolutely incredible. Hercules and Frozen, must see if you're on the Destiny, and I think Frozen's also probably on the Wish and the Treasure. I'm not sure about Hercules, but if Frozen moral of the story, if Frozen and Hercules are on your sailing, make sure to go because it's absolutely, they're two incredible shows. So like I keep saying, our voyage is almost over, but there's still one more thing to go. It is 9:43. The farewell show is starting in 45 minutes, I think. So I'm going to get a spot for that because I wanted to see that, obviously. And yeah, so enjoy a little bit farewell show as we pretty much end our voyage.
Moment right here on the Grand Hall stage. Well, folks, there's nothing left to say, but we'll see you real soon.
Let's finish our story and see how it ends. Travelers all on a journey at sea,
who are seeking their adventure and their destiny,
with the help from their mystical
and lovable guides, they found heroes and